Kimberly's Pink Palace doing a new green smoothie recipe. So I'm here in the kitchen. I've got my kitchen helper, Sir Louis and Bija, who are here sort of scoping out the scene. We're coming to you with a new green smoothie recipe, taking advantage of some of the summer freshness right now with strawberries. So it's going to be a spinach strawberry smoothie with a little bit of a special twist. So we're starting with a base of almond milk, but as always you can use any sort of milk that you like. You could take rice milk or hemp milk, soy milk. I like almond milk. I just think it has a nice flavor to it. And you can also use water, of course. And we'll take, I guess about a little bit more than a cup because we're going to make a big batch. And then from here, we'll add our spinach. So it's good to get organic spinach if you can, and organic strawberries. And right now strawberries are in season, so you can get them fresh. I'm using frozen strawberries for this recipe. That way I don't have to add ice because I want it to be cold and frothy. So just do a whole bunch in here. And I'm working with Kimberly's Super Duper Vitamix. So this is this really powerful high-speed blender that can whip up anything. But you can do this in a regular blender. Spinach is pretty easy to blend up. So we're just going to blend this up to start. Okay, so just a little bit of a pre-blend. And then I'm going to add a little bit of hemp seeds. So I'm putting these in just because there's a little bit of protein in them, actually quite a bit of protein. It's about 11 grams of protein for 2 tablespoons, and it also adds a really nice fat. I like to add a little bit of fat to these smoothies just because you get more absorption of the nutrients in the spinach and the fruit. But if you didn't have hemp seeds, which you could get at any Whole Foods or any other health food store, you could put in just flax oil or hemp oil or anything like that. You could even use flax seeds, but I like the hemp seeds. These are the shelled hemp seeds. Have a pretty neutral taste. If you get the ground up hemp seeds, they're a little bit more of an earthy flavor. So this works pretty well. So I'm going to just put a whole bunch in here. And the extra protein just makes it a little bit more filling and satisfying as well. I'm going to add a little bit of maple syrup. So, just a little bit of sweetness. You could use a different sweetener if you like. You could do agave nectar, or even sometimes I just put plain sugar in. And then the secret ingredient to this smoothie is balsamic vinegar. I know that sounds insane, but I always like to experiment a little bit with unusual things in smoothies. And the balsamic vinegar just adds this little sort of extra tangy sweetness to it. The key is not to use too much. And so I'm using this balsamic vinegar that's actually a vanilla balsamic vinegar, and it's really lovely. It's great to put on fresh fruit, even just for dessert. You could take some strawberries, a little bit of sugar, and some splash of balsamic vinegar. So in this smoothie, again, it's going to add this tangy sweetness. You can recreate this if you don't have vanilla balsamic vinegar. This is sort of a specialty item by just putting vanilla extract and a good balsamic vinegar. You really want to get a good vinegar, not the time to scrimp. So it's sort of like having a really nice accessory to a simple outfit. So you can think of it that way. So in general, a good rule of thumb would be you'd want to put in about half as much of this as you put in of your sweetener. So I'm just going to do a little dash. And you can always go back and correct when you're done. And then from here, we're just going to add in our strawberries. And I'm actually going to put all of these in. Strawberries can be a little tough to blend up, so it might take a minute or two. And for the Vitamix, I'm definitely going to use this little fancy tool. Let's see if I can get it out. helps keep things moving along in the Vitamix. Okay. So I always want to test it out and just see. The great thing about smoothies is you can correct after the fact. It's good. So let me know if you want a little bit more sweetener to it.
No, that's really nice.
Yeah, it sort of has this, like, again, nice sort of tangy sweetness to it. And again, that's what the balsamic vinegar does. Want to use half as much as you would for whatever you're using for your sweetener. And adding a little bit of vanilla extract can help make it a little sweeter too if you don't have vanilla balsamic.
You can taste the balsamic.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah, so it's sort of like a spinach salad in a cup. And it's frothy and it's cool, which is really nice when the weather's warm like this. So spinach salad smoothie, our Tranquility tip of the month.
Yay!